can I focus a little bit better or set the exposure? That's awfully bright. It's awfully bright. How about, is that better? That's better. It's still bright. I feel like I'm the ghost of Christmas past. There's got to be a way to fix that. There we go. No. There we go. Maybe I'll just film this way. So how we doing, folks? Is there anybody joining us on this spontaneous live video of me soaking wet in the rain? Rachel's with us. Thank you, Rachel, for joining along and being a part of my misfortune. And Blend It Like Brian says, hello, and yes, I love thunderstorms. And my phone is telling me that I have 20% battery life, which gives us a good amount of time to hang out and chat and talk a little bit, find out why I'm in the rain and why my hair is so long. But this will be somewhat on the shorter side. Hello from Mississippi, says Lisa. Lisa, I haven't seen you, Lisa, in a while. But then again, I haven't been posting as many videos, so maybe that's why. So I did a live yesterday on the main channel. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. You know, it's unedited. Of course, it's a live video. But I visited Apple Country. And I was gonna take out my camera and get some beauty shots. I've been working a lot, Lisa says. Well, that's good. Working is good. Effort is always good. Time is money, and money is time. But I was gonna go out to the apple orchards and take beautiful shots. And Emily says, bring on the thunder to PA, Pennsylvania. I don't know if the storm is going that direction. Yes, Rachel, that's what I was going to get to say. You know, I was going to take out the video camera rather today, but I said, you know what, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, because today it was supposed to rain, but it didn't all day. It didn't rain all day. In fact, it was one of the prettiest days we've had so far this spring. So I decided to say, you know, I'll work on other things today. I'll go out filming tomorrow. But this rain, it was much more aggressive. I mean, it's almost stopping, to be honest with you. I still hear the rumbling of the thunder, but it was really aggressive for a while, which means all of the rain would have knocked off all of the apple blossoms from all of those orchards, which is really sad because, you know, they just fully bloomed. I mean, like a couple days ago. And so usually we have a good week with them, but not today. So there goes another year. That's the problem with apple blossoms. You have a short window of opportunity to photograph them like any other blossoms, and then they go away. But why am I talking about apple blossoms while I'm in a thunderstorm? And as you can probably see, I'm lit. I'm lit. I have some studio lighting. I had to turn some off, and I'm sitting underneath a tent. I've moved the tent so that I'm actually under it. But moments ago, I was outside of the barrier because I was reviewing Yankee Candle's Raindrops, and I was evaluating it. It's a little cold. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm more upset that I'm wet than anything. And I was evaluating Village Candle's Rain. And then the first, I don't think I've ever done this before, but I did a little like, Mike Tyson versus Holyfield action, Evander Holyfield, bout between the two of them. I contrasted them, and I usually try to keep things objective as far as my evaluations. But, I'm like, I got to start throwing more my own opinions in there. So it was an opinion-based short video, and it was pouring buckets on top of me. Thunder and all. Sitting under a tent made of metal rods is probably not the smartest thing to do. Having tripods all made out of metal is probably not the smartest thing to do. Sitting on a metal chair, it's not metal actually, which is good. But that's why I'm out in the rain. But the problem now is, and I did not anticipate this, is, well, I can't move all my equipment inside until the rain stops, because a lot of my equipment is not weatherproofed, so they just simply cannot get wet. Cell phone can get wet. iPhone can even go underneath water if it has to. The GoPro can fully be submerged for hours at a time, but the lights, my other cameras, my lenses, things like that are all susceptible to damage. So what is the weather where you guys are? More importantly, let's take advantage of this rainy situation. What rain activity is, if that's even a thing, what would you like to do in the rain if you had the opportunity and was willing to do it? I'm trying to figure out something. I'm not going to do it now, but when the summer comes, it's inevitable that we get tons of rain, and I'm still getting used to it. I've started my third year, if you can believe it. Third year being back in New York, or on the East Coast anyway. And I still cannot get used to the frequency of the rain after living 6-7 years in California. It's nice here in Massachusetts, 90 degrees in Mississippi. It's nice here in Massachusetts. When it rains, we go look at the waves at the beach. See, that's what I'm talking about. That sounds amazing. Nicole, also in New York State, we have overcast. The rain may be coming your way. But wow, thunder. Or not thunder, but the lightning. It's getting close. I might have to cut this short. I don't want to be promoting very dangerous things to do. Need some rain for your garden. So being out by the garden while it's raining, that's not really an activity, but that's a romantic setting. Love the rain sound and thunderstorm, says Nikki. Yes, I do too. And I might as well share this based on your comment. When I was young enough where I think this is kind of impressive that I figured it out, I wired, like, I'll give you an age. I was probably like 11, 12 years old. I wired a microphone outside of my house, but protected it from any precipitation. So it was outside, but it was under kind of like this awning that would stay perfectly dry. I had that microphone run in through my bedroom window up to my stereo, where I was able to play the inputting audio off that microphone and output it on the speakers of the stereo. So I would sit in my little bedroom in the house that I grew up in, and I would have the sounds of thunderstorms in my bedroom while I was sleeping, and I thought it was the coolest thing. And I actually record it so I could play it back anytime I want. But what was great about this microphone is that you would hear the very, like you hear like the drips on the top of the tent, like you heard the really up close droplets, but then you could hear the far, far distant sounds of the rain and the thunder as well. It was a really good microphone, and I wish I still had those tapes. Not that they'd be any good, but I would just like to listen to them. That's hardcore for a kid. Yeah, I give credit to my older brothers. They subjected me to filmmaking and stuff like that, you know, sound design, stuff like that, at a very young age. We were making movies very, very young. Very young. We're talking, I'm barely 4 years old, and my two older brothers, we would start to wait till my father would go away, go to work, or go away for the weekend, and we'd steal the camcorder we weren't supposed to touch, and we'd make and produce and edit our own films. We had VCRs stacked on top of each other so that we could put all of the cassettes in the VCRs and then take a little piece from this tape and put it and record it onto a master tape. That's how you had to edit things back in those days. You needed like 10 VCRs, or at least two, and hook them up together. Now kids are editing on their cell phones. It's insane how the technology has evolved. And, you know, I wonder if more kids are making movies because of the technology, or if the technology has made it so easy that the thrill of making a movie doesn't seem exciting to young kids. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it's dawning on me, you know? It's like, if my brothers and I had the technology that's available today, I mean, we would have pushed the envelope with everything we made. Perfection wouldn't have been good enough. So during the rainstorms of the summer, I let the rain hold me up this time last year. You know, I was gonna go out and film something, and I'm like, oh, it's raining today, I can't go, or it's supposed to rain today, so I would postpone things. But this year, I'm not gonna let it stop me. I figured in order to make a real, you know, I'm going for that real, honest to goodness vlog type videos. I want to start making more of just kind of daily adventures, daily vlogging, while still maintaining all of the things I have been doing up to this point. But in order to do so, I need to keep things simplistic. That's why I'm happy that I have like the cell phone, and I have, you know, just some point and shoot cameras, things that I can edit really quickly. But if ever you guys have an idea, something you would like to see me do, something you would forget about me, things that you would just like to see. You know, maybe you've lived inland in whatever country. If you're in the U.S., you're in, you know, inland U.S., where you don't get to visit the coast. Or maybe it's just the opposite. You know, you've lived on the coast and you haven't really had experiences of, you know, summertime in the mountains, hiking, trails, all that stuff. Things that you would like to do, but hasn't really, life hasn't presented those options for you. That's really what the purpose of the Aromatic Adventure is at the very core. I want to take you guys on a vicarious adventure so you can do things in the comfort of your own home. All I have to do is take you along with me with the camera. And it won't be lives, you know, they will be edited vlogs. Nature, anything nature would be good. Well, there's going to be a lot of that because the Living Enthusiastically, which is the new vlog series. Hey, Eric, how you doing? The new series, Living Enthusiastically. It's been 2 weeks since I posted the first episode because it was almost impossible for me to do anything productive when I was on a 7-day juice fast. That's right. 7 days, juice, nothing but. And so that video is slowly but surely will be completed by this weekend, before Smell It Sunday. And but my point was that I will be going to gyms, of course, you know, in order to become healthier and to lead a healthier life and to get myself into a healthier place. I will, of course, be utilizing the gym. I mean, that's going to be a daily routine, but there's nothing fun about taking a camera into the gym. And in fact, you can't even really do it without invading people's privacy. So there will be a lot of hiking involved, a lot of rail trails, up in the mountains, state parks, a lot of out in the wilderness challenges for me. And I have a great place to take you. And to give you a little clue, it's close to where I shot my national parks videos last year. It's gonna be in that environment. That's coming up soon, and for me, very soon, because it's gonna be included in the 3rd episode of Living Enthusiastically, a limited series, 10 weeks, 10 videos, 10 weeks of a challenge, many challenges to get myself in a healthier place, a healthier lifestyle. It's a different kind of adventure, but an adventure it is. So as you can tell, the sun is starting to poke its head from underneath or from above the clouds, depending on how you look at it. And I'm actually starting to see some peachy, pinkish hues in the sky, and the blue, the bright blue sky is coming out in that direction. I can't adjust the exposure for whatever reason when doing a live. It's really upsetting. YouTube, you have to fix that. Like, see that? I am overexposed right here, and that sky's overexposed, and I can't adjust it. But what this does mean, since the sun is coming out and the rain is ceasing, look at the cottage. Look at that cozy cottage. That means I think I'm going to end the live, but thank you for joining me. I'm going to get my equipment inside and shower and get back to work. I have a lot of editing to do if I'm going to fulfill all of my promises for this week. Candle evaluations. I had a beverage making challenge, which reminds me, a giveaway. I think I'm going to do a giveaway really soon. I have to think of something that's really cool to give away because I want everybody to participate. So in the past, I've done some cool giveaways, but nothing really substantial. And then I've done some like giveaways of items that are readily available, but I gotta find something that is really hard to come across, whether it's vintage, whether it's like a limited edition or exclusive to the US or UK, whatever, and do a giveaway. And I think and tell me what you guys think of this. This will be the question that you can post. For a giveaway, I was thinking taking any candle of your choice, preferably a Yankee candle, but you can pick any candle of your choice. In fact, yeah, pick any candle of your choice. Big production candle company, small production candle company. Take that candle, use it as inspiration, and make a dish of, an item of food, a pastry, or a beverage based on that candle. Now, it can be loosely based on it, thematically, conceptually, or it can be a literal translation. This is what this candle smells like, and this is what this treat I just made tastes like. And you can pair them together the two can, I don't know, shine together. I think that's fun because that requires a lot of creativity, and I feel like a lot of people can make videos of them preparing it. A lot of people can take some photographs. Some people can do it in the form of writing, whatever you feel comfortable. Instagram, Facebook post, an email. Like I said, a little video would be super cool, but whatever it is, the prize has got to be good. So I will think about that, and I will address that on Smell It Sunday. That's it for today, though. Make sure you leave a comment, thumbs up before you leave. And Raindrops by Yankee Candle, Rain by Village Candle, Tropical Jungle by Yankee Candle, Misty Mountains by Yankee Candle. All those evaluations plus episode 2 of Living Enthusiastically coming very soon. Make sure you have the little bell notification for these live videos if you want to catch them. You hit it and it puts little parentheses around them. This way you always catch a live. But until then, thank you for joining. Be good. What do I usually say? Be good? I got to get another sign out. Bye-bye, everybody. I love you all. We'll talk to you soon. And out of the rain I go.